Oh, what a horrible human being I am. And the reason they can't hear me is, well, I unmuted you guys. I didn't unmute myself. Well, all I did was introduce myself and everybody else, but you've seen that a million times before, so
Nothing
I don't need
new.
that to happen again. Nothing new. Nobody's
If you don't
changed.
know who we are, then like, why are you watching it? Come on.
Like,
Yeah,
really?
go back to episode 1. What are you doing?
Like, if you're not even part of the group, what are you doing here?
You can't say what
Yeah.
that's.
Starting every single session off the way I start off every single one right now, because the world's on fucking fire. Fuck you if you support ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck that whole fucking shit heap of fucking fuck you that's going on over there. Here at World Tree Quest, we absolutely welcome every single person to come in and sit down and hear a story and tell a story, regardless of their race, their gender, their ethnic identity, their sexual identity, their cultural identity, the way they like their eggs in the morning. We don't give a shit, as long as they're a good person fundamentally at their cores. As long as you are a morally good person, you are fucking welcome here. And if you support ICE, if you support this administration, if you support reform, or fucking I don't even fuck. There's a new one that's popped up in the UK, like Remake the UK or some shit like that. If you support any form of right-wing political party, fuck you. You are not morally good, and therefore we do not want you here. So there is the door. I wholeheartedly welcome you to step through it, and I really do hope that it hits you on the way out. And I hope for the rest of your existence, may your yogurt always be slightly bitter. Anyway.
Pretty intense thing, but I think it's called for right now.
Pretty apt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to just wish the worst on people, right? And sometimes the worst is just a minor annoyance. Like, I wish your milk is always just slightly funky.
It's like the worst thing you can do after a breakup is taking all the batteries out of all their remotes.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100% fucking do it. I hope for the rest of your life the buttons at the end of your duvet cover will always come undone.
That's a good one.
I hope your pillow is always warm.
Ugh. I hope your socks are always wet.
So yeah, I like that one for the rest of your life.
That
For
one's
the
a bit
rest
of
of
a
your
war
life.
crime.
For the rest of your life, I hope that every
Yeah, was that
sock
too
you
far?
ever put on is always slightly damp.
But only the left one, because the only thing worse than wet socks is one wet sock.
I feel that. Like, you're just, like, off balance.
I
It's
hope-
asymmetrical.
That's
hope
wait, no,
for
that's
the-
terrible.
I hope for the rest of your life, when you get comfortable and settled before you go to sleep, you hear a noise that just puts in your head, maybe there's somebody else in this house.
Oof. That's a good one too.
And then you can't sleep.
Yeah,
That's
there
pretty.
you go.
That's pretty. Yikes.
Be gnarly.
Hope somebody breaks into your house just to delete everything,
Yikes.
every single game you've ever downloaded.
Oh.
That's it. Now you got to download and reinstall them and, you know, patch them all over again. I say that as a World of Warcraft player, and know for a fact if I ever had to do that, that would be like easily 18 hours. Anyway, after all of the bad wishes we've sent to the right wing and the right leaning people, guys, can we remember what happened last week? Or not last week, last session?
Yeah, it's my job now.
Thank you.
Welcome to how I take notes in character.
Do it.
So we picked up with RIsta bawling her eyes out because she learned about how there is a what's the exact right one?
Elder Tempest.
Yeah, Elder Tempest in the orb that she's had. And it's awakening. We have a new friend. And then we spent quite a few times distributing items across the party slash society. We found out some stuff about the gauntlet. Chargoth is involved with it, and we kind of just threw it into a random vault. And are hoping for the best. Then a couple different people did some different researches or left to get some rest and spent time with people about different areas of magics. And we did some discussion as well about what fully is going to be coming next. So that kind of carries over from the week before. And then, we did some research into the school. We did a lot of research into the school and its founders and about each of the colleges here. And then we also got to go on little tours of each of the main atriums of where the colleges like host the students that are in them. So that was fun. And quite a few of us made some choices about where we want to be. And then we got more info as well about one of the monoliths. Building them, we don't know how to do that. That has been lost to time. We know that they're all destroyed in different ways, and that Malekith is planning on talking to his parents about the one in the Grand Necropolis.
Wait, they're not all
And that's what
destroyed,
you missed
though.
on Glee.
Only one's destroyed, right?
Only one is destroyed, but each one would be destroyed in a different way.
Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying.
Like the stuff that was done to destroy the one that is destroyed wouldn't work to destroy a different one.
Cool.
Do you believe that I watched all 6 seasons of Glee?
I did too.
I have nothing to show for it.
That is
Okay.
a very succinct recap of what happened. Thank you very much for that. Now, can you remember exactly where we left off?
No, I had
Before
looked into
before we
it.
go on, I just want to say that the new character hero forges, they all look amazing. They're like 6.
Thank you very much. I tried my hardest. I tried my hardest to get them looking good. They were. I mean, Ren made Achilles one. I'm gonna take absolutely no what you call it, props for that one. All I did was change the stance because it was the same stance as last year's one, and I was like, I got to switch that.
I just didn't change it.
I
It
absolutely
looks
get it.
incredible.
I did it with Constantine's one when I was doing this, and I like saved it and was like, "Yay! I got them all done on time." And then I saw it, and I was like, "Constantine is standing in the exact same way as he was standing last year." So I straightened up his back a little bit, gave him a wee smile, made him look a bit more confident.
Which he is, the ship
Yeah.
made him confident.
Yeah.
You got rid of
Yeah.
my shrimp back.
Eldwin's hot. He can get it.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
was
always
sick.
could, but now more.
Well, yeah, no, it just keeps getting better.
It's about
Just the more he leans into the void.
I'm also
Yeah.
Dude, everybody loves a bad boy. I don't know why.
I'm also
I love
upgrading
RIstas.
all of the students as
I
well.
love Ristas. Oh my god.
Lord.
Yes.
I'm also upgrading all of the students. I've just finished Malekith's, and after this session, I'll be going on to all the other ones. So they'll be coming.
You're
soon.
updating 100
God,
character
sweet.
hero forges.
Listen, gotta do it. Because even though you've not spoken to all 100, what if one day you decide to? They have to
You
be.
just have to have it ready.
And they've got to
You
be
gotta have it ready.
Ready.
Updated hero first.
You don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
It's the same with like, what's the chances of me going through every single one of them and listing which ones are in the different colleges? Not likely. Maybe 10 in each. But I'm gonna go through all of them and I'm gonna decide which colleges they're in.
Oh,
But yeah, very
That's
much so.
very
It is on the docket. Like, things are being done to get all of this into gear. But without further ado, we are going to start today's session. Now, do we remember? Just so I've got it right. Does everybody remember where they left off? Where everybody was?
I think we had said we were going to pick up with some of the stuff that Eldwin wanted to do over this time, because we talked a bit about the research and other things that everyone else was
Yes, there
doing.
was a bit of time. There was a bit of time at the end before everybody went to their dorms, where we were where people were doing kind of like what they were doing, like you and like Achillia and Kaladin were spending time looking at fell magic, that kind of stuff. So it was just to see if there was anything that Eldrin wanted to do before turning in for the night, that kind of stuff. So this happens this happens after the rings were made, after the whole situation with RIsta and the Elder Tempest has been kind of settled down.
Right.
There's a couple of hours before curfew gets called. Within that couple of hours, is there anything Eldwin would like to do? At the moment, Achillia and Kaladin are off studying Fell. Malekith has went back into the library and started looking at shenanigans there. I honestly can't remember what Randuin was doing, but it was probably not anything of any major value.
Sad.
Malekith, we need you for your dazzling intellect. Kaladin, your skills and how to be a great and sneaky person would be great here. Randuin, well, you have a car. So during that time, Eldon, what would you be looking at? Is there anything you would like to do?
What was Constantine doing?
Last I remember, wasn't I like going through the vaults with all the little
Constantine,
riddles, trying to get
Yeah, you were going through the
Yeah, you did
exploring
some of
the
that.
And I was partially helping you with that.
Yeah, we
Constantine
also, I think there was a time skip as well. Like this was over the course of 2 weeks.
Yeah, there was
as well.
a very brief kind of like 2-week time skip. But I think Charlie was here for that.
I don't think so. I think that was after you left.
I think that was after you left.
Where
Because he left right before break.
Or he
left
I
during
left during break, and that was right at the end there when we were kind of finishing up our study session.
Yeah.
Right. So there was a,
And then after he left,
there
we
was
covered the next 2 weeks.
there was a kind of 2-week time skip on that one where everybody was exploring, looking into the monoliths, looking into what information they could find out, and then focusing on the things that they were doing outside of that, like their own individual things. So I guess I did write down the questions actually. Hold on.
I mean, I can tell you what I did during my time.
Yeah.
It's the questions that I need, because I know they were specific. Give me a second, it'll be in this book. Right. So Eldon, within these 2 weeks, there are 3 questions I have for you. Number 1 is outside of the Blood and Bone Society, stepping away from what they're focusing on and looking specifically at Eldon. Is there anything within this 2-week time period that Eldon would be focusing on?
Sorry, just like thinking. Okay, so I think that honestly, the decision of his college, the decision of which of the colleges he chooses, is probably top of mind. Like it's overpowering his commitment to the Blood and Bone Society, or this new thing that he's trying with the paper. Like he is really just kind of stuck between these 2 houses, and he just can't. Colleges, I keep saying houses. Stuck between these 2 colleges, and he can't pick. He's seen them both. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
So he's looking into that primarily.
Right, so primarily trying to figure out which of the 2 colleges you're looking at would be the best fit.
Yes.
Okay. So this is probably a good time to do a quick recap of what everybody else learned over the course of this, the origin of the academy and how everything came around. And maybe this will...
Story time.
Yep, so Everybody else has had this, but you're getting it brand new. Now finding the big document and scrolling to the correct part in order to read everything out. How far down did I go with it? Right, okay, I found it. Found it. Okay. In the endless silver tides of the astral sea, where thoughts drift as freely as starlight and forgotten gods leave echoes in the void, there existed a hidden demiplane that was known only to a select few, and within it stands a place of study unlike any other. The Academy for the Study of the Arcane, Divine, Natural, and Occult. Or, as most people know it, just the Academy. It's not marked on any map, nor reachable by any conventional means. Only those who are invited, or those who discover hidden sigils in order to traverse through the astral sea, may pass through the wards that conceal it from the multiverse. Scholars, clerics, witches, druids, warriors, and any other who may seek to understand or simply to learn philosophies of magic, here power is not hoarded, but it is questioned, understood, and refined. But how did this academy come to be? Long before it existed, there were 5 practitioners of wildly different magical traditions. They travelled together across many different worlds, and though they disagreed on almost everything about magic, their arguments forged a shared realisation. No single path held the whole truth. From debate, rivalry, and camaraderie, there grew an idea to create a place where every philosophy of magic could be explored. The founders of this fantastic academy were Luch Weaveward, a meticulous human wizard. He believed that magic was a phenomenon that could be understood through disciplined study. To him, spells were not mysteries but equations waiting to be solved. He taught that understanding magic made it stronger and safer. He worked on the doctrine of where the mind thrives, understanding empowers. When they built the academy, he designed their laboratories, their archives, their arcane observatories. Then there was his sister, Morgana Hextierburn. A cunning human witch, Morgana believed that magic came and was passed on through your ancestry, your heritage, forgotten lineages. She practiced rites that were older than many kingdoms, and she maintained that every practitioner of magic carried with them dormant power from their past. To her, the key to magic lay in remembering what had come before, what had been lost, and what was waiting to be found. The past is power, and ne'er deceives. She founded the Academy's occult wing, where blood magic, ancestral rites, and forbidden traditions were studied with care. Then you had Wilhelmina Celestia Vale, a devoted human cleric. Wilhelmina argued that magic ultimately flowed from something greater, gods, cosmic patrons, or divine forces. Power, she believed, was entrusted, but it was never owned. Power is given, and therefore can be taken. She established the Academy's sanctums, celestial observatories, where divine casters commune with powers beyond the planes. We then move on to Ragnaral Infernegard, a formidable tiefling paladin. Ragnaral rejected the idea that magic belonged solely to scholars and priests. To him, magic was the strength of will made manifest through one's physical actions. He believed that power came from discipline, conviction, and action. Power is within you, waiting to be found. He founded the martial academies where battle magic, arcane combat styles, and divine warfare were taught. And last and most certainly not least among our founders, we have Clover Stonehold, a serene Firbolg druid. Clover held a view, older than civilization itself, that magic was not owned or granted or even bestowed. It was something you borrowed from the land around you. The wind, roots, rivers, stars, all of it carried power. You just had to be able to listen and be able to know how to ask. Clover preached to her students to stop, breathe, and feel the power all around them. Clover shaped the living gardens, the wild groves, and the primal sanctuaries that would eventually become the Forbidden Forest. This is where we waggle our fingers and pretend to be evil. The 5 founders came together and realised their dream could not survive in any normal world. Kingdoms feared magic they couldn't control, churches condemned magic they did not grant, and wizards were very prone to hoarding knowledge that they could not share. And so the 5 worked together to create something unprecedented. They combined their philosophies and performed a ritual that was rumoured to last 13 days and 13 nights within the Astral Sea. The spell blended arcane formula, ancestral rite, divine invocation, martial will and primal communion, and they shaped a demi-plane of learning. Mind shaped its libraries, blood wove protective wards into its boundaries, soul consecrated the plane so divine magic could flow, the body fortified its defences, and nature gave life to its forests, rivers and skies, and together it became the Academy. Students from countless worlds have studied here, and students from countless more will continue to study here, bringing with them wildly different beliefs and traditions. And through decades and decades and decades and centuries of studying, the Academy has become what it is today. Though many may debate among the faculty, and these debates can last days or even weeks, and though many students will argue about it point blank, the Academy still stands upon the same principle that its founders discovered long ago. Magic is not one path. It is many. And right as I come to the end of that, I've just noticed we've been raided. Hey Bardic, thank you very much there. Thanks for the raid, guys. Thank you. Please feel free to stick around. Thank you so much. Very, very appreciated. So that is the entire origin story of the Academy. And I hope that's given you a bit more of an insight into what the founders of the Academy and their college namesakes have dedicated their studies to, and what you would be essentially leaning into.
Hey. That definitely helps. I think Eldwin would want to speak to Constantine.
Okay.
About this.
So Constantine, while you are walking around the vaults trying to figure out how to break into one of them, are you able to be spoken to?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, then guys, take it away.
Constantine, do you have a moment?
Yes. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be wrenching at this thing while we talk, because frankly I've been staring at it for the last 4 hours and I just want to punch it.
Cool, great. So you're a lot smarter than me, and you're a better
wait,
student
whoa,
than I am.
Can I get that in writing? I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready for that.
Well, we are in a zone of truth. I can't exactly lie. You're smarter than me, and you're a better student than me.
I definitely agree with the second one. Might debate you on the first one. Continue.
Three years ago, when I became a werewolf, I lost the vast majority of my power. I used to be stronger than I am now, but I lost all that. And the reason I tell you that is because I want to put it into perspective for you. This past year at the Academy has been review for me. And that's why I did well. Not because I'm smart. Because I've studied this before.
Not aware of that.
I'm stuck between two colleges. Celestia Vale or Weavewood. There is a part of me that feels like Celestia Vale is the obvious pick. Power can be given or taken. Yeah, sounds about right. My powers were given by a void monster, goddess thing, and she has made it clear that if she wanted to, she can take those powers as well. Or change them. But that feels like the chosen path for me. I don't like people choosing my path. Constantine, if I choose Weavewood College, will you tutor me and make sure that I don't fail?
I'm not hallucinating, right? I'm sorry, I've been down here for a long time, and I feel like that mask is there. I can certainly try, though. While I have been academically inclined, I'm no expert either. I can read well, but having access to all of this is rather overwhelming. And I've read the same book like 35 times before coming here, because that's the only book on magic that I have. And to be honest, I haven't really been great at portion control. And so I don't think I know how to study in this environment very well either.
So maybe we help each other? I can help you pace yourself, and you make sure I'm not so stupid that I fail out of Weavewood College.
I don't think you can fail out of the colleges. If so, I have a new fear, and I will be stressing about that later.
I've done some incredible things before.
There is always a first time, and you do seem to be a trailblazer, so... Since we are in a zone of truth, I don't want to portray... I might put on bravado, typically, especially when it comes to my studies, but I just don't want to put... I don't want you to have unrealistic expectations. I will do everything in my power to help you study and shift your focus from your power being something that you feel was given to you or could be taken away, and hopefully leading to something that's more of a passion, more of something that I want to say you have control over. That doesn't exactly seem right, but something that you're choosing rather than something that someone's forcing for.
Yeah, that's the goal. I feel like ever since I got these powers, they're tied to my emotions, and I use my mind, my intellect, my logic to temper those emotions to keep me from spiraling out of control. And so Weavewood feels better to me than Celestia Vale.
Well, if the founders taught us anything, is that everybody has to choose their own path, and
Right.
what's right for everybody might be different. When it sounds like this is what you have the natural ability, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Now, we toured the colleges. Eldwin was there, but he wasn't, but he was. What are the dorm situations like?
I'm glad you asked.
You would not have liked Celestia.
You would not have liked Celestia Vale. That is the only one I
believe
did not
that.
take notes on the appearances of in the notes that I sent to you.
I'll let Bran explain it, but you won't like it.
Is it holier than thou? Yeah.
It was pretty chill, but I don't think you'd vibe with it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not for Elder.
Each of the dorms is accessed in a different place. So I'll go through them in order. The best one, in my opinion, and also the one that just solidified for Constantine where he's going. Behind a particular bookshelf in the library, there is the secret entrance to the Infinite Athenium. A vast, impossible library where shelves stretch upwards into darkness and sideways into space that shouldn't exist. Books drift freely around, ink writes itself, diagrams of magical circles assemble midair and then rearrange when questioned. Every single surface is covered in magical equations, spell matrices, incomplete theories. Nothing here is static. Knowledge is always in motion. At the centre, there floats a great orrery of pure, arcane energy, constantly recalculating reality. This is the common room of the Weave Ward College. Then, in the nearby where Professor Zistella's potions room is, of where the herbology garden and stuff is, there is a barrel tucked towards like a back corner of the grounds, and to access this barrel would allow you to enter into the ancestral hall. This brings you to a dim but warm candlelit chamber, carved from dark stone and with stone furniture. Walls are lined with relics, bones, preserved memories of past practitioners. A central ritual circle that pulses faintly, reacting differently to each person who enters it. Soft whispers echo to the people who enter here. Not random, they are familiar. And here, lineage is not studied, but it is remembered. And this is obviously the common room of the Hexterbrim House, or Hexterbrim College, sorry. And now the one that everybody said you would need.
I think that's where Achille is considering. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries. Now
I'm trying to place them as we go through.
Absolutely fine. There's a room in the divine wing of the school, nearby where you left two of your students in the medical portion. There is an alcove, and that alcove has a statue, and that statue has some instructions you'll be able to understand, and if you do understand them, then the wall behind that statue could reveal an entrance to a place. And that place looks like... Have you ever been inside a grand Catholic chapel?
Yeah.
With the big long walkway and the pews.
Long
Yeah.
walkway.
Now,
Rows and rows and rows.
Yeah, but now imagine the pews, instead of being all facing the front, one faces in, one faces towards that, and there are long tables in between them. Instead of statues of gods, there is really just small places where you are free to worship, free to commune. At the very end, there is a large raised platform, kind of like a stage, with a divot in it, and in this divot there is a pool that appears to be equal parts water and light. Stained glass windows all around, which are lit from apparently sun from the outside, but this is not an outside, so how is it lit from the sun? But somehow, because you know, magic and wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. And these stained glass windows constantly change, showing depictions of new beings, deities, patrons, cosmic fuckery. The ceiling shows a sky that constantly shifts stars, constellations, and divine symbols. This is the luminous sanctum.
What a shame they only have a pretty ceiling. If I was a different character, I'd actually love that, but no.
The next one is in the arena. There's a weapons rack. You touch a certain weapon there, and a wall will drop, and you'll be welcomed into the Crucible Arena. A massive stone common room lit by dozens of roaring braziers. Weapons line the wall, but you don't need weapons if you come here, not at all. The floor can reshape to your whim. Sparring grounds, obstacle courses, battlefields. Here, scars are respected, and failure is expected.
I'm not gonna lie, another me would love that. I would love to play a monk going to there. That would be so much fun.
I feel you. There, I can like think of so many different characters I've played in the past or want to play, and I'm like, they would do so well in different ones.
It's so fun, like
colleges.
thinking of your past characters and wondering what house they would pick.
Let's just keep sending new students to the school.
Hey, Bren, you were talking about like assigning colleges to each of the students. I want to hear every single one.
Yeah.
Have
All
a
100.
dramatic ASMR reading of every student and which house they're going to.
Yes.
No. And the final one is again accessed fairly simply. You go to a certain tree, not far beyond the borders of the Forbidden Woods and the gardens.
Down into the Forbidden Forest.
You stick your hand inside the knothole of this tree, and if you are a member of this college, you'll find a certain knot there. You give that knot a twist, and the tree trunk will open, allowing you to step through into the Living Grove, a vast forest that contains streams, ancient trees, and open, beautiful sky. Oh, pardon me. And sometimes every time it starts to get dark here, I start yawning. I'm like, I'm not even tired. The environment shifts constantly, subtly, with emotion, temperate season. And at the heart of it is a load of bioluminescent plants which seem to pulse and react to stimuli around them. That's the basic description of all 5 of the college common rooms. Your room will still look like whatever way you want it to look.
Okay, that's cool. I chose the right college. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, Eldwin will. Yeah, I will say, all right. Well, thank you, Constantine. I look forward to working with you and feeling out of my depth.
but we'll figure it out. I mean, we won't be the only two people who are doing that for the first time, so I'm sure we'll fit in. Though, if you think about it, if we spent, like, I don't know, 25% less time bickering and actually working together, we could be the most accomplished first years. First years in the house. Second years are.
Constantine, we are the most accomplished first years. Well, second years.
That's both, like, very comforting and incredibly intimidating given what we're facing. I keep feeling like we need to call on somebody more experienced, realizing that we have more access to knowledge than pretty much anybody else here. It's actually terrifying. I mean, really, all I ever wanted was having a claim, but I really expected there to be a long period of study before I could then go make something of myself. I feel like I was just starting at the deep end.
Oh, can I ask you a question, Constantine?
Well,
You said the idea of not being experienced enough is terrifying. I wasn't aware that fear was still a factor for you. So, is this a matter of fear, or is this a matter of self-worth? Like it or not, you are making the call, and whether you feel worthy or not, the ball's in your court.
as we're in a zone of truth, I am forced to admit that you really get the point that I'm going to have to think about.
Sleep on it.
Yeah, to do that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be back in a zone where I can lie.
Yeah.
It makes our banter just so much less interesting.
Oh no, they're forced to be nice to each other.
Not nice, honest.
Honest.
But honestly,
You just couldn't hide his
we might
insecurities
kind
anymore.
of like each other.
You two are best friends.
The
Let's
worst,
admit it.
Constantine and Eldwin's worst fear is somebody walking up to them while they're in a zone of truth and saying, "What do you honestly think of the other one?"
No, this
You
is
know-
really hard, but
No, they don't answer. They just go completely silent.
Yeah, we're just like, we just.
Because they know they can't lie.
I feel like the real reason they won't say it, not because they don't want to admit it to each other, is because they know Achille will become insufferable.
I think the reason they don't say it is so they both have an excuse to say, no chance, no way, I will say it, no.
They just don't admit it because the banter is better if they don't.
Yeah, because loathing goes hard.
no,
frankly.
yeah, well, and like, you know, I love competitive rivals helping each other grow. You know, like
Yeah.
it's a great trope. It's hard to say whether RIsta or Achille is Eldwin's best friend. He spent a lot of time with both of them, and loves
I
them
mean,
both.
we all know who Constantine's best friend is.
Abaddon.
Wilbur, man.
Wilbur, I was
Abandoned.
thinking, I was
Are
like,
you sure it's not abandoned?
Actually, yeah, no, it's probably abandoned over Wilbur.
No, Constantine is 100% the type of person that would keep a list of his best friends.
I
It's
feel
like,
like
hey,
Constantine
keep
has a
that up
list
and
of
you might
his.
move up.
I feel like Constantine also has a list of his friends in the order of which they are most likely to betray him.
Just a little bit.
1000%.
I like to think
Constantine-
that now that Constantine doesn't have fear, he's like Batman and has started creating contingency plans for all of the members of the Blood and Bone Society in
Oh
case
my
they go psycho.
god.
I feel-
Yeah, that definitely hasn't happened. What? Can we change the subject?
He has every single list.
He's like, all right, so we
Including for
feeble mind Rista. So we lock
Give
Achille in
Achille
a
a
demi-plane.
Give her a rare plant.
Oh, that's
Achille just lock in a
give her
circle full of
plan.
mushrooms. She can't
No,
leave
we'll
it.
just tell Rista if somebody like insulted. And we'll wait if she
How
like
dare- They insulted my fashion sense. How dare they?
We'll take away the thing that matters most to her. Beauty standards.
That was ominous. We'll take away the thing that matters most to her. She's a single mother. It's dark, man. Constantine's got
I
some
don't know.
darkness in there.
Especially because Constantine
Yes.
now has that like lack of fear now and the lack of like so what how did you describe it? He doesn't have any like sense of social boundaries anymore. so now he just says whatever he thinks.
It's not
doesn't have
social
a
boundaries.
filter.
He's not as afraid of rejection.
I don't need this spell because I have the cloak of displacement. Bye. Anyway. Sorry. Honestly though, that's Eldwin's rap. That's his mic drop. Tell Constantine to figure out his self-worth issues and lead, and then yeah. Kaladin's busy. They'll talk later. Eldwin's gonna focus on him for a little bit.
Okay. My next question I'll ask is, during this 2-week time break, is there anything you wish to study, research, do for the Blood and Bone Society?
So for the Blood and Bone Society, I know pretty much all. I think what you said. I know pretty much all there is to know about void magic that the Blood and Bone Society provides.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, besides that being like staggeringly frightening, I think that his next priority, now that he's made the rings, now that he knows his void shit, is to start thinking about the monoliths. So he might be trying to figure out how to get back under the school through the statue the way that the snow elf did, to see if he can get to the remains of the monolith. And if he can get to the remains of the monolith, he's studying those.
Okay. So I guess I would say on that one,
Bring it on. Let's go. Bring it.
an Arcana.
Oh.
I hate how dark it is. Dark always makes me yawn. An
I
Arcana
got
check, please.
Got 21.
21. Okay. On a 21, you are able to gain access. With that, it would be a nature check.
Oh. A 9.
You can't figure out anything about this monolith. Not what it's made of, not if it gives off any properties, nothing.
I think this would be a good time to call on that partnership we just arranged.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is something, like, once I figured out how to get back down there and, like, realize that I am out of my depth, I would probably have no shame calling the society down there and being like, I found the way back down there, but I do not, as of yet, like, I'm unable to glean anything. If any of you want to take a look.
This is
Please
definitely
feel
something we
free.
should have like gotten up to anyway as a
I
group.
think it was something we were waiting for Charlie to be here for too.
Yeah, because we were talking about like, well, we got to study the monoliths. We have a monolith in the building. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Glad
Should
we're all
we
on
make
the same
any Arcana
page.
checks?
I'll make the check. Can someone lend me the help action just for extra? As much as we can.
For getting
It was-
down there for the nature.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because
Wait,
I
was
assume,
it
Bran, that
checking
it's
it
just
down?
a puzzle to figure out how to get down there, like how to make the statue get down there instead, right?
Yeah, a very, very simple puzzle.
Okay, in which case, like, Eldwin would just teach everybody the puzzle so that no one
Alright.
needs to
Mhm.
to solve that. But then, yeah, what we can all go down together and
Save my
give it our
brain
best
power.
shot.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to give anyone of our inspiration if they would like it.
The help action. Think we'll be okay. 26.
You think you'll be okay?
I don't know how hard this would be. To be fair.
I'm gonna help action Achillia as well, so the smarter two people can.
I feel like I want to give
Hit,
a
hit,
Constantine a bardic inspiration just to see how high he can go.
That's so real. I'll guidance myself.
D4 or D6?
While you're
D6,
rolling
I
this,
think.
while you're rolling this, just confirm for me one last time what it is you're looking to do.
That's a good point.
I think we're just studying, like, well, we're trying to figure out how it was built, so we're trying to see if there was, like, some kind, if we can reverse engineer how it was destroyed to see how it was
the monolith.
created.
Yeah, or at least learn maybe more about how it was destroyed through chaos magic.
Then in that case, that would be an Arcana check.
Okay. So with the that's pretty good.
So what was?
Yeah, it was a D6.
While you're doing that, I
Bardic
do
Inspiration.
apologise. I'm going to jump to the bathroom. I do apologise, guys. I'll be back. So,
Worries.
God, he's just delaying the good information.
Yeah. With the Bardic Inspiration, I think that brings it up to a 32.
Yes.
Nice.
I rolled a 6.
Did you get a 6?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Oh, nice.
if you want me to take the nature side of it, I ended up with a 27 with guidance from
hell
everything,
yeah.
so then
And
we can cover
advantage.
with advantage. Yeah, I rolled a 18 and a 19 on the die.
Could you give guidance to Foxy too?
I
Just to
can't
see
give
how high
guidance
we
to
can
two
stack it.
people.
Yeah,
True, yeah.
it doesn't stack.
Won't it be so funny?
Anyway, I get to take a new spell because I'm not taking Blur. Any recommendations? I have
Oh,
the
what
Cloak
level
of
spell?
Cloak of Displacement. I can take any level, but like honestly, I don't really see a huge point in having multiple third level spell slots
True.
since I only have like. Oh well, I have 3 third level spell slots
I mean,
now.
what spells are
Maybe-
you looking at? What are the
Oh.
options?
I think that I need some utility.
Mhm.
Eldwin has a
Absolutely.
lot of it's like. I'm so stacked for combat at a school. It's crazy.
Rista's the reverse.
I'm
She has so many
stacked for
utility and she
combat.
doesn't fight at all.
I think that I might take comprehend languages because I got humbled by a book the other day.
That's so helpful.
And it's maybe just important for all of us to have it.
I think it's so funny for it's like every other person in the group has comprehend languages. It makes sense that you could just. It makes sense that you would pick something different for versatility, but Eldwin would absolutely be like, I can't be the only one without that spell.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah.
It's like, no! That being said, there's a couple of other, like, really good options.
What are you
I
What are you
mean-
looking at?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
So, Misty Step in general, having a teleport ability is so
Yeah.
nice.
Classic.
Like, teleportation
It
can
is.
get you out of so many different, like, problems or anything like that.
Mhm.
I think that Counterspell's fantastic. I think Constantine has that, but it never hurts to have someone who can counterspell a counterspell.
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
eventually be able to get it, but I'm not a 6th level wizard yet.
Yeah, that's real. Haste, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, haste is really good.
Haste is really good, but
Um,
I'm also thinking about like how we're all built. That could definitely be really helpful on some of the NPCs with how most of us are built. That's probably not going to be good
Yeah.
as good for this group. Slow would probably be better
Yeah.
between that and haste.
Yes, slow would be a great
Yeah.
spell.
Slow's pretty good. I was at level 8. I want to take the oh shoot, what is the feat called? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. It's from the Critical Role content.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can't find it. There's a feat from the Critical Role content that lets you cast 2 level spells in one turn. And so if I can take that feat, then haste suddenly becomes very useful because I can stack spells. But
Mm-hmm.
I
Is it-
already kind
What
of
is
have
the feat that you can cast 2 spells in one turn?
Yeah, it's so I'm really trying to find it. It's a Critical Role feat.
I don't remember what it's called.
I mean, that especially when you have what is it? The one that can, the meta magic that can quicken spell. Do you have quicken spell?
I do, yeah.
Because that would be
certainly.
major. Because then you could just be like, oh, I'll just make this a bonus action and then cast 2 spells.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, either
That'll
way,
be
like
sick.
I'm getting this feat regardless whether I take haste.
Honestly, I think
Slow
those
is
would
really
be-
good.
a good option whether you want to go counterspell
Mhm.
for like protection, haste for extra damage. Comprehend languages you definitely could do, but given that you'll almost always be using it like when we're not in combat, like it'd be pretty easy to grab somebody who already has it.
Surely, yeah,
Versus,
surely
like,
one of
even
you
Misty
guys will
Step,
be
I
with
think-
me.
I have Misty Step, but obviously like me having it doesn't help you if you need it. So even I think Misty Step would be a better option.
I will say,
Um,
I think that slow, just knowing Eldwin, I think he would love having slow. Just to mess with people.
Oh, it's for taunting. I get it.
Imagine casting that on Piero and then nothing happens.
Oh no! When did you get mean? Well, on Pyero, it's fine.
God.
What did that man do?
What
He
did
did
you do?
nothing.
He
He was slightly
was-
annoying.
was annoying.
The worst offense.
He thought he was
Ooh.
better than everyone, and then wasn't.
Yeah, claiming to be better than everyone and then, like, immediately being humbled. It's not a good look.
Ooh, okay. I took the spell Intellect Fortress,
Ooh.
What does that
which
do?
is none of the suggestions. I really
I love
like
that
this,
spell.
especially because Eldwin delves into psionic magic so much.
Mhm.
So the spell is, for the duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Mhm.
And then at higher level spell slots, you can target additional creatures.
Yeah.
So it's concentration for 1 hour that could really help when studying some more
Yeah.
hard shit, you know?
That's
I
smart.
like.
Thank you very
I
much for
like-
that, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Constantine
Well,
got a 30 fuck on his Arcana, sorry.
a
32.
30 fuck, my favourite number.
Mhm.
Sorry, I do apologise. Ash just woke up, so I came out of the bathroom and had to put her back to bed. Okay. 30 something on the Arcana check. Okay, yeah, that's gonna get you a fair bit. With you guys going down back to where the monolith was broken beneath the school. With this Arcana, you're able to discern a few things. Number one, breaking it doesn't seem to stop the flow of magic around it. It just seems to untether it. It's almost like it has there's no control to it anymore. More proof towards the fact that these monoliths seem to keep things organized, keep things in an order.
Weren't we also talking about the fact that, like, breaking one monolith it makes it easier for the other monoliths to be broken because the tether is now loosened?
So that was a theory.
Was that something that we theorized?
That was a theory that
That's a
you guys
theory.
have.
It's a theory.
That's a theory.
Yeah.
What this does tell you is that if the magic is still there, then there's the possibility of reparation, being repaired. How you do that, though, is not something you'd be able to get with that Arcana check. That's not because of the, not rolling high enough. That's purely you don't know it yet.
You don't know, yeah.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
There's
It's
no
like
knowledge for that.
saying,
Yeah.
read this language that you don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a question that the Arcana check would reveal. So if it's not possible, that's fine. But is it likely that if we studied the other monoliths, we kind of get a better idea for how they were created and then be able to replicate it?
Potentially.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like? Is it more so that it's like we can't read the runes on it, or or it's like a machine that we don't know how to build? Like, what aspect of it are we not understanding?
It's like walk up to the pyramids, and with no explanation of Egyptian culture or what time period these were built at, therefore you have no understanding of what kind of machinery was available. Explain how they were built.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Just
not enough
lacking
known. There's not enough known
context.
about how they were created.
Yeah, I'm
know
trying to deduce what, like, if we don't understand how, I'm trying to deduce how we do better understand what path we follow, but it seems like we can't even deduce that.
At this point, you guys know one thing about one monolith.
Mm-hmm.
It's like knowing one line from Shakespeare, then being asked to explain a completely different play.
Yeah.
While Constantine's making that Arcana check, I was going to also make a nature check, the one that you were going to ask Eldwin to make earlier.
Would that give them different information?
Would that give any different information?
Nah, not really. It wasn't necessary.
Okay.
It was more of a choice. Both of these could lead to the same conclusion.
Okay.
It would just be an optional choice. You could either take nature or you could take Arcana.
Would a 27 tell me what kind of rock it's made out of?
To know.
Ooh.
Am I going to be
Adamantium or just?
Am I going to be that much of a dick? Am I going to be that much? Nah, I'm not going to be that much of a dick. Yeah, absolutely. Kind of. To be specific, what that nature check will tell you is whatever rock this is made of, it is not a rock from any material or fey or borderlining world or plane that you have seen.
That's helpful information.
That's why I was like, not exactly, but it at least tells you that it's not a rock from anywhere you've ever been.
But the idea that, like, the theory that these are divinely made is more... It's more pointing towards that theory, that it was made by something, like, extraplanar, potentially.
Yeah.
Definitely something of a quote-unquote higher power had a hand in it. I wouldn't quite go so far as to say divine. Divine makes it very...
That's fair.
It
Just
was
like
a god. But definitely something
of more
greater
powerful.
Power. Yes.
If nobody has any objection, I'm going to take a sampling of this broken monolith back to the society. So that we can study it in there, see if the magic follows it, like if every piece of it is bound to the magic, or if like removing one piece is just like whatever. And then we can also just try to see if we can identify it.
Oh, wait a second, Bran. What happens if I just cast Identify on the monolith?
You can try if you'd like to.
Good question.
We're idiots. Why are we not casting Identify on everything?
I'm gonna feel really...
To be fair, if a first level spell tells us everything there is to know about ancient
We'll probably
monoliths
need,
that
like, a
bound
legend.
magic, it's
We probably
like,
need like a legend lore or something crazier.
right.
But still, I'm gonna cast Identify on the monolith.
But is it still the monolith since it's destroyed?
The broken monolith.
Identify tells you this is a shard of the monolith of abjuration.
Well, confirmation that's abjuration.
That's good. And as the entire monolith is in shards, we cannot get an Identify on the monolith of abjuration.
I see.
It's just
We should
gonna
do
tell
that when
us
we get to the
a
next monolith,
shard
though.
of the monolith of abjuration. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. We gotta find a working monolith in order to figure it out.
So, if
We
we find
know
the
the
monolith, and
location
then we
of-
can make the monolith.
Guys,
The monolith.
I think that after we pick our colleges, we need to find a time that we can all get away. And I think that we need to take RIsta's Elder Tempest to the temple of...
Yeah.
Do we have something equivalent to a spring break? Well, we have winter break. Oh, no, we
have
don't.
winter break. No.
Do we? Because I don't think we ever leave, or isn't that something that students within a college get the privilege of?
You've found out the secret that the academy is actually Hotel California.
I thought it was that, like, during winter and spring holidays, you are welcome to stay.
Yeah,
but you can't go off campus.
During winter and spring, you can stay. But if you stay, it's like if you go to like summer camp, right? If you go to summer camp, you're welcome to go there, but you can't just like walk off the campgrounds at any point. Like that's like stupid. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like
So
that.
can we go home?
I think going home would be a different matter. Like but it's not just like
I
fancy it's spring break. I'm going to stay at the school, but also I'm going to go to Palm Beach. Like no, you're there at the school where you're going home. That kind of thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least how it is for the younger students.
Right.
So winter break. Because we're just coming off of summer, so we're entering autumn. So winter break would be our next big opportunity to go to the elemental plane of air and do this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we know what we're going to do on winter break.
We have winter break plans. I'm going to have to tell my parents I'm not coming home for the holidays.
Well,
we can visit your home while we go
I could
there.
pass by. You know what? Yeah, I could pass by.
Drop in.
Say hi.
Oh, would it be worthwhile trying to like reach out to some of my family in the plane of air to like see if there's any like local information about the air temple? I feel like we got a lot of information about it though.
We have.
I don't know. Is your family supportive of you and your academic endeavors?
Yeah, and my academic endeavors, yes. But also, I don't know if I want my dad to know about the shenanigans.
Well, enlightening. Anything else down here with the monolith for now?
I think this is all we can gather for right now.
Yeah.
I'll seal it back up and I don't know. Do we need to worry about anybody else finding it?
I mean, there's not
That's
much
a
they
good
can
question.
do.
Yeah.
It's kind of already broken. Then again, if we're gonna put it in the same place, then we should probably keep the location hidden.
Well,
I mean,
we
think
need
about
to have
if you're-
all the pieces. If someone comes in and starts taking pieces of it, we
Yeah.
can't repair it unless we replace them.
But I don't think it's anything to worry about. Think about if you're a random, ordinary student and you come across this, you're probably just going to think, oh, it's a weird old monument in the middle of the school.
That's fair.
Fair. That's a fair assessment. All right. As we were then.
Okay. Then it brings us to the second question that I have for you. Which I think you've actually just answered.
Yeah, he was getting up to the monolith stuff for the society.
Yeah, so that it would be stuff you're doing for society, right? Okay, cool, awesome. And the third one is, do you think after this 2-week time period that Eldwin has settled on what college house he'll be choosing?
Yeah.
Do you want to share it? Or do you want?
I mean, yeah.
Or are we waiting? Or are we waiting until we?
Like in character.
In character, I would say only Constantine knows, and like everyone else will all just kind of find out. You know, unless Eldwin was asked directly by one of you, what's it gonna be? He wouldn't be like, spoilers. Like it's not like that. But you know, if not asked, he would not share. He would just let it come.
Okay. Eldon, thank you very much for catching us up on that stuff. Now we go to the morning of. Today's the day to choose. As you guys wake up, what's your mornings like? How do you begin your day on the day where you choose how you will pursue your further education in magic?
So, just to confirm, this is our last day in these dorms with these people
Oh.
in these rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Eldwin wakes up at like 5 in the morning, super early. And I have proficiency with cooking tools, and I'm the barista. He makes cookies, brownies, like just desserts for each of the people who he shared a dorm with. A little extra for Ambrosia. And just make sure that he says thank you to everyone and, wishes them well in whatever college they choose next, and, for tolerating his, the sound of his room being torn apart when he's a werewolf and then remended the next morning. He would go into his room, and he knows that he doesn't have to, like, pack any stuff. Like, he just manifests the room that he wants. So he gets his personal belongings, like clothes and, trinkets and whatever else together. And he'll just take one kind of long moment to look over the room, to think of the year of memories and where he started, where he is now. And then he'll head to the meeting, to the group gathering. Oh, with beverages for the Blood and Bone Society members. All just kind
Your
of
custom orders for everyone.
No, of course, yeah. But yeah, that would be it. Just a goodbye to his dorm mates, a goodbye to his room, and moving on.
Thank you very much, Eldwin.
Oh, and he looks great. We're looking good on the day.
Oh, by the way,
that
he looked
we're
hot.
being sorted. Yeah, no, hot. Like, looks great. Dressed great.
The drip is fire. We get it.
Yeah, I know. Impeccable. Anyway, all right.
Achillea's doing something very similar to Eldwin, except it's a massive breakfast for everyone. She's made like a little brunch, and I also just realized that everyone in Achillea's dorm is in the Blood and Bone Society.
Not everyone.
Is that true? Wait,
I'm not there.
on.
No, but like it's Achillea, Constantine, Randuin, Malekith, and then
Oh my god, that's true.
it was Dia. I don't know what's
But
going
Dia's
on
not
there.
here, so
Dia's not
that's
here. I don't
just
know if
an absent
and there's
dorm.
we don't know about any new students. So it's just the Blood and Bone Society.
Isn't that
That's
so funny
actually
that just
iconic.
happened? That just
Why
happened
haven't we
by
just been
accident.
sitting in the common room, like chatting? That's
I
crazy.
feel like we must have. Can we retcon, like, whenever we're not hanging out in the
Surely
Blood
we
Bone
were.
Society?
We probably
just-
have at some point.
Yeah,
I
at
mean, like,
least
it's a
couple
dank
times.
crypt. Like, come on.
So there's not really any saying goodbye. It's just we're not living together anymore.
Oh, feels like an end of an era.
So it's just like a little end of the era party with a massive brunch spread. And Achillea's purposely like not made as much coffee because she knows Eldwin's gonna be up to some of that later. And also carefully packed her own personal belongings from the room because she prefers to move those herself. Then she knocks on everyone's door. Get food.
Ring that dinner bell, or I guess breakfast bell.
Yeah.
Everyone, time to get up. It really is like the summer camp, like, alarm.
And she's probably done quite a bit throughout their time together in the dorms.
So, start of
Man.
the day.
Thank you very much, Achillea.
I
For our
think that
last-
RIsta, I think that RIsta wasn't, because two of her roommates are Aurora and Lucian, and then the other two she didn't quite connect with, but I think she and Aurora are probably spending the morning together, and if Lucian wants to tag along with us, he would absolutely take him with us. We're probably just like chatting in our dorms, like getting all of our stuff ready, and then we're like emotionally saying, like dramatically saying goodbye, like goodbye dorm. Thank you for the memories.
It's like
And-
the Hannah Montana like wave to the house in the
Oh,
last
absolutely.
episode. Yeah.
Oh yeah, as if your exit wasn't absolutely like the end of a sitcom. Like dramatically looking around the room, nodding, and then closing the door behind you.
Eldwin used prestidigitation to create a key just so he could leave it on the mantle, like in Friends, and then turn and walk away.
Oh my god.
That's so dramatic.
Oh my god, right, so Eldwin is Friends, RIsta is Hannah Montana. I don't know.
It's
I
some
don't.
kind
I
of
don't know
summer
why.
camp thing.
I don't know why this makes sense. Achillea, for some reason, in my head, all I got is How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, I was weirdly
Huh.
thinking the same thing for some reason.
Right,
Huh.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah,
'cause the
I
ending,
don't know why,
Because the
but I
ending
feel
of
it.
because the ending
They're
of
leaving
How I Met
apart.
because the ending of How I Met Your Mother is, by the way, your mum's dead. I'm really sorry. By the way, I fancy your aunt. I don't know why. In my head, I looked at Achillea and went, "How I Met Your Mother," but yeah.
I think that's something Achillea would say as a bit.
Constantine is Scrubs, but not like the bullshit. We got 2 additional seasons. Woo! The ending with JD standing in front of the hospital and crying. That's Constantine.
Oh.
Constantine definitely looks around his dorm room and has like Peter Gabriel, the Book of Love, playing in the background. Like,
Constantine's
pretty
room,
accurate.
what is it? His perfect library.
makes it
Of
worse
course,
for
he'd be shedding a
himself.
tear over it. Only to return to it later that afternoon.
Mhm. And we're back.
He lives in the library now.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Constantine looks around at his dorm and goes, "I was barely here." Closes the door.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh, I forgot
no,
I lived
literally.
here.
No, there's definitely a room with a cot in it in the Blood and Bones
I was
Society.
about to say, I've probably slept in the Blood and Bone Society and the library more than I have this place.
Yeah, you know what? Screw cot. There's like a sofa in the middle of the library that he just crashes on all the time.
So
Yeah, my
as I've
back is in
described,
splinters.
the Blood and Bone Society does operate a little bit like the Room of Requirement. So if Constantine was constantly there all the time, it would just spawn a
What do
bit.
you mean? That's
Wow.
hilarious.
I love that for him.
Well,
Do we?
So
no.
last and most certainly not least, Constantine. How'd your morning go?
You know, a little less dramatic than some. But, you know, he is going to get up and make sure that he's wearing an outfit that he likes, which takes him a little bit longer to pick out because he's still kind of figuring out what he likes. So it's like trying on a tie and then like, wait, do I want to go with the necklace
Aw.
instead of the tie? And then a lot of rotation, figuring it out. Have y'all ever had that thing where like you put on clothes and you suddenly just feel like this is the wrong outfit for today? I've worn this outfit before and I really like it, but today it feels wrong. So he does that like 3 times. And then, you know, eventually settles on an outfit and a combination of jewelry and that he likes and then heads out. Has some nice words to say with his roommates, but it's not such a bitter a goodbye because like we're all part of the Blood and Bone Society. We're not going to see each other any less.
We're gonna go see each other tonight.
We're all going to return to our original dorm rooms later that night.
Sneak back in. It's like, these are our dorm rooms. Just a bunch of new first years. Like, who are these weird people?
Oh my god, why
Um,
does everyone look so young? Did we look that young? No, that's not possible.
Okay. With this, the time comes to make your way to the Great Hall. The large dining chamber where most of your meals are served.
We all get our coffees from Elwyn.
You all get your coffees. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. You've got your coffees. As you walk, several of the people in your year have got many different reactions to what they're walking towards. For the members of the Blood and Bone Society, some seem fairly confident. Malekith has arrived, fully decked out, in all his... Like, he knows what house he's walking into. He knows what college he's choosing. He's already wearing charcoal grey and teal. He's already like, yeah, I'm good, I got this. Like, the outfit that he wears from the Grand Necropolis, he's already wearing that, just in a charcoal and teal version. He's completely decked already. He's walking fairly confident. Randuin is not. Randuin seems very disjointed. He's like constantly rubbing the back of his neck. He's avoiding eye contact with people. He's muttering to himself under his breath. Kaladin, for the first time, seems to not be as confident. He seems quite shaky. Let's pick some random members of your colleagues here. Ambrosia looks fairly confident.
I'm sure she would.
She's just as bubbly and cheerful. She's as bubbly and cheerful as ever. Who else have we got here? Who else? Oh, Ilarin is basically being carried. He is like, when he gets nervous, he gets tummy issues, so he's like doubled over, just clutching his stomach, being carried by Howlet, who seems to be fairly confident.
How's Howlet looking?
Howlet's looking pretty good. I'll give you the enemies as well. Felicity, and still in some bandages. Felicity, she looks pale.
Ooh, some inner turmoil there.
Little bit of turmoil.
Fascinating.
And I'll give you one more.
What about Lucian?
I was just about to say I'll give you Lucian.
Yes. We're on the same wavelength.
Lucian looks confident, but his confidence seems to have a kind of like a resolve behind it. Like, not only is he confident, he's like, "Oh, I'm doing this. I'm definitely doing this, and you're just gonna have to accept that I'm doing it." Like,
he's definitely not going. He's definitely not going the same house as his sister.
But there is a mixed bag of emotions here. And as you're all led inside, you can see the hanging colours and tapestries of the 5 colleges of the Academy. Seated at the head of each of these tables, wearing like beautiful sashes of their colours. You can see, wearing charcoal and teal, Professor Andrus. Wearing navy and violet, you can see Professor Zestella. Wearing gold and white, you can see a professor who I don't think we've met in game yet, but you would have met at this point. Professor Gideon. A very large, chestnut-skinned man. It looks a little bit like, and again, looks like, not acts like, just physical description. Imagine if Hulk Hogan was 8.5 feet tall, a nice person, and kind of holy. Standing wearing gold and white. Like anybody would be surprised, wearing a sash of black and red, there's Professor Braxilia. Looking as terrifying as ever. And looking as grumpy as ever. wearing a sash of slate and forest green. There's Professor Campbell.
Yeah.
Looking like he could
Yep.
be fucked doing anything else. And standing just behind them at the podium where there would be general announcements given every day at breakfast, there is Professor Dimhall, who looks to you all and then says, "Welcome to your choosing ceremony. In a moment, each of you will be invited to step forward and declare which of the colleges you are going to continue in. Your college will not only determine how you focus your studies going forward, it will determine where you will spend your living time at this academy. It will determine who you accept not only as your college mates, but also as somewhat family. I can speak with great assurity and certainty that whether you want to believe it or not, the choice you make here will define the type of person you will grow to be. So choose carefully. Each of you will be invited up in an order dictated by random selection. I.e., I'm just going to roll a D100 and then I'm just going to pick one of you. So, let's see which unlucky bugger is going to get picked first.
Lauren.
Oh, fucking
So
please
funny.
no. That boy does not need this.
The only thing that'll be funnier than a Lauren first is Maiko first.
Yes. He steps forward dramatically.
Okay,
Michael.
so I'm just going to say this right now. I'm going to actually read out what number Ilaren is, and then I'll show everybody what I roll, so just in case this fucking shit happens.
Box of Doom style.
Yeah, we're
read
gonna
out one number to
it's gonna be
avoid.
Box of Doom. Where is Ilaren? Ilaren Willowind is number 27.
Okay.
Nerd.
27.
It's definitely not Ilaren. I rolled a 1 on the units, and on the 10s, we have number 11.
Ooh. One
We
more.
definitely haven't met everyone at the school. It's probably someone new.
Not in game. Not in game. You haven't met everybody. And this happens to be one of the people you haven't met. Although, RIsta, there is every chance you might be familiar with him.
Oh, is it a noble?
It is a noble. So far, we've met Felicity, the Countess of the elemental plane of Earth. We've met Pyero, the Duke of the elemental plane of Fire, and everybody knows RIsta.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot
So
what
the
your
elemental plane
position
of
is.
water.
Forgot what your
Yeah.
position is, but anyway. But we haven't met Aquala Aquafina.
What a name.
I know, right? I might,
What
as
a
well
name.
I might as well have just called her Water McH2O. But I was like, I've got to fucking do it. Because I've kind of leaned into, you're RIsta and Cloud, then we've got Felicity,
Yeah.
Geo, then you've got La Geo, which is Geo, then you've got Pyero. I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. So Aquala Aquafina.
Yeah.
Aquala Aquafina. Was Dasani take?
I was
That's
going to go.
incredible.
I was going to
I
go
think
with.
I met her dad at the
I
New
was-
Moon Well.
I was going to go. I was going to go with Volvic, but it was taken.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
so
Do you
good, Brad.
guys get Volvic over there? Do you guys have Volvic?
Uh,
No.
I don't think that's a brand of water we have.
Aquafina.
We have
Oh,
Aquafina.
Is that why you're laughing? Because
Aquafina.
is Aquafina a brand of
Yes.
water?
No,
I
it
genuinely
is.
didn't. I
Aquafina's
genuinely
red
did
water.
not know that. I genuinely did not know that one.
Yeah, Aquafina's a red water, so it's like Dasani.
Aquala
Really, is
Dasani.
that her brother?
Send a picture
Just
of it. into the chat.
just wait till you meet her older brother, Evian.
He's a real,
Keep your eye
he's a real
out.
prick.
he's a dick.
Keep your eye out. They just named the youngest daughter Liquid Death.
Oh shit. That kind of goes hard though.
What happens when they name one of them
She's a real,
Viper?
and you know
The
what?
thing is,
Liquid Death is a real sweetheart.
the thing is, Liquid Death being what they called the water, right? Cool, fine, I can get with that, right? Liquid Death would have went so much harder if you named it in Latin, Aqua Mortis.
Okay, yeah, I would
That's
drink that
pretty
shit
cool.
all the time.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool.
Anyway,
Can that be our official college brand of water? Aqua Mortis.
Anyway, Aquala Aquafina, she's going to step forward. She approaches very, very timid. As is just her general being. She's always very shy, very timid. She clutches to her staff like it is her anchor on this world. And she approaches these tables. And Professor Dimhallow casts an eye onto her and says, "Which college will you dedicate your studies to?" Aquala, being a wizard, but very specifically a wizard who studies ley line magic, looks over the tables and then steps over to Stonehold.
Yeah.
And as she takes her seat there, not all of her clothing, but like the trim or decals of her clothing shift to become slate grey and forest green. Now, does anybody want to volunteer, or am I rolling a d4 and picking one of you?
I want you to roll for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I like rolling for it's just for fun.
There's
Let's
a randomness to it.
Let's
It
see
needs to be out of our
who's-
control.
I
Okay,
agree.
so we'll go Eldwin 1, Rista 2, Achillea 3, Constantine 4.
I'm number one. I'm number one.
Number 2,
Yay!
My time.
Rista.
Go,
You're up.
Rista,
imagine,
go.
Imagine if we get all the elementals first.
That's insane.
That's not
Rista.
organized by race. I feel like that's a bad idea.
Oh my god.
We're not all the same race, technically.
You're all just
Rista, when
us,
you
eh?
get called, when you get called, Eldwin will like quickly open the little channel in our rings, and just like wish you luck.
Oh.
Professor Dimhallow will say, Rista St. Cloud. And she beckons you to step forward.
I do. I think Rista at this point has everyone saw her in like pretty deep turmoil, kind of similar to Eldwin over the last few weeks of like, I just don't know where I belong. But then like after that tour, it became very clear to her. So she's walking forward with like a relieved confidence. Like, yes, I finally get it. And she steps forward and she takes a seat at the seat of Hexibrim.
Fantastic. As you take the seat there,
Hey.
again, to whatever degree that you would like, parts of your clothing will shift to adopt the colours of navy blue and violet. Professor Zestella gives you a kind of welcoming nod and kind of has like a wee smug look at the other ones as if like yeah, one of the top 5 picked my table. I'll roll a d100 again. We'll put a buffer between each of these.
Oh god. I
Yeah,
love
ha ha
this.
ha.
Let there be some anxiousness in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Is that? Wait, that's a high
Yeah,
one.
he-
If
That
it's
is a
Felicity, I swear to
high
God.
one. It's not Felicity.
Is it Michael?
It's fucking Michael.
Oh my God! I want to see it. I want to see it.
Okay, Michael is gonna step forward. Like, when everybody I mean, it's easily quiet here as this happens.
Please choose Infernigard. Please choose Infernigard.
So, like,
Everyone's at the edge of their seats.
when Aquala stepped forward, she wears like flat shoes, so it was just kind of like little, like footsteps. RIsta has a slight heel, so there's that kind of like very faint click. Michael has myconid feet, so he's just like sounds like a duck walking.
Go SpongeBob.
He looks among all of them. And Michael, being a druid, but very specifically being a circle of spores druid, he's going to look over to where Aquala is, and he's going to walk over to Stonehold. And as he climbs up, because he's a myconid, he doesn't wear clothing, so the red cap of his mushroomy head changes to a kind of deep foresty green, and he has these kind of like slate grey little vibes all through his body and stuff. But there we have it. Michael has now chosen Stonehold.
We love you, Toad.
Just wait till you hear Michael talk one day. He's Toad. Okay, a D3. 1 is Eldwin, 2 is Achillea, 3 is Constantine. That's a 5. Constantine. Constantine, gang.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, wait, hold on. We won.
Wait, what?
We've won. We've wards where the cool kids hang about, contrary to popular belief. We've warred.
That's
I want some
idea.
real-
Constantine
Find each other. Nerds have real community.
No, literally, I want some like Shadow Wizard Money Gang stuff going as I'm walking down.
good.
The people that you set up that gambling ring with, you just like.
Oh my god, yeah.
I got like one of those rings that like spells out like weed and one on each hand.
Constantine, remind me, what's your surname?
Actually, it's Weaver.
Yeah.
So
Professor Dimhallow will call out your name. Constantine Weaver, please step forward.
I will step forward confidently.
Confidence, I like it. And to which college do you declare?
Weaver.
Okay, you step forward, you take your seat at Weaveward's table, at which point Professor Andrus is going to turn right back to Professor Estella with a look that just reads of, you were saying. You take your seat, and again, to whatever degree you would like, your outfit accentuates the colours of Weaveward, charcoal grey and teal. Now we go to a funky D100 roll again and see which of our fellow students is getting made to pick. Okay, okie dokie, let's see.
Oh, it's a new person.
No, it's not a new person. Number 31. Professor Dimhallow looks to the name and says, this particular student could not be here today to choose, and so therefore their college has been chosen by their parents. Pyro Cindergem who is in fact an evocation wizard, will be stepping into the Weave Ward College.
Oh,
I'm feeling worse and
poor
worse
guy.
about it every time it comes up.
Hey guys, they could just do this again.
So I'll just remember he kind of did this to himself.
He did
What
kind
comes
of do
to-
this to himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
He chose to look into the eye of
He
the
did. He chose to.
I asked him, can you catch these ants? He said yes, so I fucking hit him.
void. What's the problem?
My fault.
It's a D2, or as I like to call it, a coin. Eldwin, your heads, Achille, your tails. That's heads. Eldwin LaFontaine. You are called forward to make your choice.
I'm going to give Kaladin's hand a squeeze. I am going to walk with a confidence that is not true to what I'm feeling.
RIsta does the same thing for you that you did for her, and wishes you luck through the mind link.
He's got a short heel, kitten heels, but he, walks up to be sorted, looks around for a second, takes a deep breath and commits, and he goes to the Weaveboard table.
Weaveboard's having some real good luck here.
Weaveboard's getting some people. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Eldon. You sit down at the Weaveboard table alongside Constantine and, in spirit, Pyro.
I'm gonna lean over to Elder. I'm starting to feel a little bad.
You whispered so well, I didn't even hear the end of that. What?
I'll whisper. I'm starting to feel a little bad for Piero. We did kind of shatter his mind. Maybe we should help him out once he gets to.
No. You don't look into the mind of people who have seen eldritch monsters. Lesson learned.
Okay.
The next person is... Is that a
There's nothing
9
else to say.
or a 6? That's a 6. Okay. And that is... double zeros. Number 6.
For 6.
Okay, this one's easy. Professor Dimhallow pulls out the next name and reads Malekith with it. She doesn't even get the second half of his second name out. He just walks straight forward, arm in the air, and just goes straight to the Weaveboard table. He is the equivalent of the Malfoy here, where the hat doesn't even touch his head, just goes fucking Slytherin. It's that. He
Just get out of here.
He just
go.
walks forward and goes, "I'm going to save you all a bunch of time." It's that one. Bye. Sits down, looks at Eldwin and Constantine, and just gives a smile.
RIsta blows him a kiss from the other table.
He's gonna. Oh, am I gonna have him be cheesy as fuck?
Constitution saving throw.
Is he gonna be cheesy as fuck? 'Cause he's in a good mood. Charisma check. Let's see.
Bardic inspiration.
What's your bardic inspiration? Is it a
Let
D6?
me help you flirt with me.
Sometimes it helps.
God, Malekith making a charisma check. I feel like I should give RIsta Intellect Fortress right now.
Malekith has good charisma, by the way.
Does he actually?
He does,
I didn't
yeah.
know
Okay,
Got that
so 13 on the die with a 3 from the D6 plus 4 is going to be a dirty 20. So as you do that, he's going to catch, and then what he's going to do is he's going to pull out a card, and then he's going to do some sleight of hand, and as he does it, the card disappears. And then he's just going to point to you, RIsta, and he's going to point to, like, the waistcoat thing that you're wearing, like, point to the pocket.
I reach into my pocket.
It's an ace of hearts.
Aww.
Got that, Riz. Got it.
He's having a good day today. He's like, yes! Booyah! I'm the
like,
king
yes,
of the I'm
yes.
the king of the nerds.
He's like, yes, I successfully flirted with my girlfriend. It's
He's
a
like,
good day.
Every
I'm
other
not gonna lie, I feel like I've been there.
like let's just be real for a second, right? We're all nerds here. Every single person has had that moment where you go, I just successfully flirted. And it was in a nerdy fucking way. Oh yeah. Yeah, Malchus got, like, you know, like I said before, he plays what's essentially this world's version of Magic the Gathering, and they're all just like, oh my god, he did that! Oh my god, he did the thing! But now we go to our last member. Achillia.
Yeah. Achillia had to come in here confidently, and then Dimhello gave a speech, and then Achillia was like, well, shit. Fuck. Until Mike went over to Stonehold, and then that solidified her choice for her.
Oh my god.
No world in which she can consider Maiko family.
You can consider Aurora family.
I
Yeah,
really did this poor kid a disservice by saying he's like he's like Mineta.
Mushrooms was established before Maiko asked her to the ball.
It's also the fact that I described Maiko as basically being like Mineta from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Stonehold has never had a worse year.
So,
The moment Maiko went over, Cambo just went, I quit.
Of all the people dying on this campus, and it couldn't have been him. Oh,
Oh my god. He didn't do anything wrong. It was just himself.
Achilles not wearing her sandals that she's been wearing all year today. She's wearing her cursed bell Ugg boots that she has sewn more bells onto. So as she walks over to Hextia Brim, all of the bells are going off.
There's like an Aztec death whistle, jingle bells,
Just
an
has
owl
the-
bear's mating call.
He has
Rattlesnakes, people screaming.
Rattlesnakes, human
owlbear
screams.
growl, and wind
Albert Growl and wind chimes. Just all.
I feel like Campbell is like, wait, where is she going?
She cannot look Professor Campbell in the eyes as she is doing this.
Yeah.
She just can't.
Elwyn just starts clapping.
But to anybody else that sees Professor Campbell, he's giving her a look of, don't worry, I get it.
Almost killed her.
I get it.
I feel so bad. Maiko should have gone last. He screwed up. Stonehold is gonna get way lower. Like, population of students this year. Just because Maiko went first.
It only seems fair that I do the other members of the Blood and Bone Society.
Yes.
Wait, what? I need to know the reaction to Achillia arriving at the table with this. Like, how is the crowd affected?
Some of them are fairly perturbed. Some of them are terrified. Some of them are
Yes.
like, yeah, fuck it. It's a mixed bag of it. Professor Zestella, very amused. Like, you can tell
That
she's
counts.
you can tell she's amused. There's a slight smile.
Man, that's all I've seen from her all year. When Achilles sits down at the table, I tell her, like, I thought you were choosing Stonehold. And I know you're coming here.
Yeah, I align with Stonehold a lot for things, but the way in which I do it draws a lot from the traditions my moms gave me. And honoring that. And that's how I practice more.
Oh yeah, I really should have known that you were going to choose this house after we took the tour, and then we stopped at Hexia Brim, and then you fully left the tour after that.
No, I did go to the others. I just kind of skipped two of them. The bones helped.
And on
Yeah.
top of that, you don't want to be in the same college as Michael.
That too.
Oh, so mean.
That was the final nail in her like dilemma.
With that, the choosing ceremony continues on quite rapidly, actually.
And what about Randuin?
I was just about to get to that. Calm down.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
It's okay. Several houses are chosen. Several colleges are chosen. Some make sense, such as Lucian von Zarovich stepping forward, taking one look at the Infernogard table, and then, while locking eyes with the dark wood of that table, walking to the Weave Ward table. His sister Aurora walking steadily over to the Celestia Veil table.
Figures.
What? She lied to
Can't
me.
terrorize her with my hat of vermin anymore.
Well, now you don't have to consider her family.
I don't have to consider her family. Wonderful.
Some of them don't make a lot of sense for people's first perceptions. For instance, Kaladin stepping forward, looking over all the tables, taking in deeply what it is that he's looking at, taking in everything that he knows about all of them. And then also stepping over to the Hextia Brim table.
Really?
Another one that
That's
doesn't make a
fascinating.
lot of sense is everybody's favourite battering ram with legs. Howlett Olafsson stepping forward, looking at what everybody
No.
thought was for sure what it was going to be. It was
No.
obviously going to be Infernogard, but no, he sits down at Celestia Veil.
I thought you were gonna say Weave Ward and I was gonna throw something.
That would have been really funny.
I would have been here for that.
It eventually culminates in a fairly decent spread amongst all of the colleges. Stonehold does have a bit of a lesser turnout for whatever reason, no one can tell. But it does end with number 68. Nope, I can't do number 68.
Who was it?
That's for a later date. It does end with Janora Steamscale, the Ocean Dragonborn, who steps forward, casts her eye over all the tables, and then looks to several of the other muscle-clad people from your current school year, and raises a fist as she takes her seat at the Infernogard table. At this point, the choosing ceremony is concluded. And Professor Dimhallow steps back up to the podium and says, "For better or worse, your paths are now chosen. From here, you are truly a student of the Academy for the Study of the Divine, Natural, Arcane, and Occult. Congratulations, and welcome to your new home." And that's where we're going to take our 50-minute break. Do not go anywhere, folks, and we will see you when we return. Well, we are back, folks, and with us being back, we're going to get right into what happens next, and that is going to be you are going to be taken to your new homes. How cool is that? With half of you going to Weave Ward and half going to Hextia Brim. It's definitely going to be interesting. But before we do that, we do have one thing to do, because I did forget to do Randuin.
I bet Achillean never forgets to do Randuin. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'll leave.
That's really that's
Good,
even
but
more funny,
not the time.
considering the last conversation they had was basically Achilea going, "It's not you, it's me." Well, actually, wait, no, it's kind of you.
He was the one who
Randuin
put
was
it
like, no,
that.
it's actually kind of both of us.
Yeah.
So in fact, Achillea didn't forget. Achillea made sure not to. But anyway, Randuin, when his name is called, will step forward. And doing something different from the other members of the Blood and Bone Society. Randuin will look between Celestia Vale and Infernogard, looking at both tables and remembering about both the founders that started these particular colleges. And after thinking about where his ideals and where his teachings come from, he'll sit at Infernogard, which ultimately does make the most sense for him, because despite him being a warlock, he does have levels in rogue, and even his warlock levels are mostly impacted by his Pact of the Blade. So he has a very melee focus, so Infernogard makes the best sense for him. And while Infernogard start to make their way to the arena, while Celestia Vale make their way back inside, and while Stonehold make their way into the Forbidden Woods, it comes time for your colleges to take you to your dorms, to your new homes. I'm going to start with the people at Hextia Brim. Professor Zestella will stand, give an approving look towards all who have chosen her college. And she will say, "You will all follow me, and I will take you to your new home." She stands. She starts to walk towards the barrow, which is the entrance to the home of the College of Hextia Brim. And as she approaches, she decides now would be a good time to teach you the proper method of opening the entryway here. And she will say all it takes is simply taking a hold of a little rocky outcrop on the stairs that go down towards the barrow entrance, and as she grips it in a certain manner, very similar to shaking hands with someone, as she pulls her hand away, she will hold up her finger and show that the tip of her finger has been pricked. And then across the top of the arch of the barrow door, she will smear a very faint trace of blood And then she'll turn her head back and say, of all of the things that Morgana Hextiabrim has given to this wonderful academy, she was very much a practical joker. By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Then she will chuckle and she will make her way inside, bringing you all in with her. Now, Achillea and RIsta, you guys have been here before, you've seen this place, but now it's not just one room. Now you can see doorways. And as you can see these doorways, you can step through them. You can see other students milling around here, students from different years. You can see and hear the sounds of revelry and the sounds of generally being around while classes are not on or while you have a free period or whatnot. She will gesture to a large staircase and she will say, this is the staircase that will take you to the second year dorms. Each dorm will hold 3 people. We have one rule here, which is to be mindful of others around you. You'll be given a certain level of trust. Please do not make us have to add more rules. We have not had to do it in several decades. The dorms within Hextiabrim are entirely up to you to decide. They are, of course, kept separate. There will be no intermingling. Go after you. You are to be given the period to settle in. You will have classes this afternoon. And then she turns to leave, leaving you guys. Now you have a choice. Each dorm floor holds 3 people. Would you like a random, or would you like to choose?
I make eye contact with Achillea.
Do you want to be roomies?
Yes, I'll be your roomie, of course.
I love this. Would be wonderful.
And then RIsta looks at Kaladin.
Kaladin's just gonna shrug and be like, I don't think I can, you know, the whole all split up kind of thing. But I guess we'll make friends now, won't we?
I want to.
Have fun getting to know people, I guess. And he'll make his way up the stairs to go and see who he gets stuck with as his dorm mates. Do you guys have anybody that you may wish as your dorm mate? And I can tell you if they're actually
Hey, we don't know who's in here.
That's a great thing. If you'd like, you can make perception checks and see if you spot anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception check. Anyone we are like familiar with.
That's a 19 on my end.
19 on your end.
It's an 18.
An 18 on your end, Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, there are some people here that you're familiar with. For one, Sarah Aldamara is here in her usual gothic manner. There is also Ravenna is here as well. And
I didn't know her as well.
Who else do I have here? Ooh, oh, that's right. On the other side of And then, oh, RIsta, one of your old friends from the popular girl crew, Morwen, the drow.
Oh. Wasn't she? No, it was the other girl who was in the journalist club in the newspaper.
Yes, it was that was the high elf girl.
Like, I know that you're not, like, friends with her, but she is nice.
I can be friends with anyone except for Aurora and Maiko. They mess up my
Maiko.
energy.
Is it the mushroom thing?
I don't understand fungi. Fungi are... I don't get them. They just...
Just because you are fun guy doesn't mean you are fun guy.
It's like perfuma and cacti.
And we've already established that you may be a yarrow plant, so I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I saddle up to Morwen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You head up to Morwen, and she turns and looks at you, and this look of relief comes over her face when she sees you, RIsta. And she's like, I really, really thought through a moment that I was going to be the only one picking Weavewood. The only one picking Hextiabrim, sorry, and then you stepped forward and... Oh, relief.
I know, would you believe it? Aurora told me that she was also joining Hextiabrim, and then she went Celestia Vale.
Oh, you didn't hear. Oh no, her father shut that down.
Really? With the Bloodhouse, I would think that it would be a little bit on the nose, if I'm being honest.
Yes, but she gains her powers from her father.
Oh, so the... Yeah, I see that. Oh, then Lucian.
Talk about daddy.
Will most certainly be getting into trouble, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
Not that I think he'll care very much, considering the fact that he hasn't been home since he left at the beginning of last year.
Really?
Nope.
Has he just been on campus this whole time?
No, he's been living with and she's gonna point over to the other side of the common room where you can see Ignissa talking to some other people in the room. Ignissa being the one who Lucian has kind of been dating for a time.
She was his date for the Nemo Ball.
She was indeed. And Morgan is going to turn back, and apparently her father's taken quite a liking to him.
Are they even official yet?
I really don't know. I don't pay attention to gossip all that much. I just learned that part so I could try and make friends.
I see. Well, you've got a friend in me, and now you have a friend in Achillia if you want to room with us.
You have a friend with me, even if you don't want to room with us.
She will, waving hands, yes, please, I do not want to be stuck with 3 random girls.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Do not open the door to my room because I will sometimes have random toads in there.
Okay.
This is your warning.
Is it from the hat, or is that just a part of your room?
It's from my hat.
Don't open the door to my room. If you disturb the webs, they might get angry.
Okay, my room's just a nice ballroom.
I mean, my room's genuinely open. I got a new hat recently, and it's great.
I think you and I will get along well.
I do too. I think RIsta's gonna really, really not enjoy the two of us getting along well.
Rista's just thinking to her, like, this isn't what I expected.
With that, you've chosen your dorm mate. And your dorm mate is Morwen Glimbarrow, the Drow Illusion Wizard.
Oh, fascinating.
RIsta, you can go to a +2 in friendship with her. Achillia, you can go to a +1.
Yay!
RIsta, with you now being a +2 with her, you will get a boon from being friends with her.
Lovely.
Your clothes will never be in disrepair. Anytime that they have any wear and tear or any gradual damage, or in fact whenever you need something replaced, her handy team of spiders will replace them with fine silken replacements.
Not while they're on my body, right?
No, not while they're on your body. And if they're like magical items that are damaged, they will be non-magical versions if they're replaced.
Oh, lovely. This is going to make up for losing all of my good jewelry to Felicity.
That's so real.
I feel like I keep replacing my jewelry and it keeps going missing.
I will leave you guys to get unpacked and settle in with your new dorm mate.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go over to these guys and get them introduced to their home. As you guys are taken to the library, Professor Andrus is constantly talking about how wonderful it is to have everybody here and how he's looking forward to helping you all settle in. As he gets to the bookshelf, he's going to say, it's always the same answer. Every single time. The question is, why is a raven like a writing desk? Can anybody tell me the answer?
I don't know. Oh, God, that's such a famous thing, though.
Like some of those things that I definitely should know, but I don't.
Was like a
Does
feeling.
Constantine know what Dan is too stupid to?
You can make an intelligence check if you like, just a straight D20 plus your intelligence.
Guys, I think I need new dice.
I think you do. It's always on intelligence checks this happens.
Help action.
Yeah,
Help action. We don't want to look stupid.
yeah,
Come on, we're
yeah.
figuring
We're
this
working
out
together. We're putting the two brain cells together on this.
You activate the rings.
Guys, I just rolled a 2 and a 3. I'm not joking.
Silvery barbs.
Wait, doesn't that take away?
No, silvery barbs. Just roll that second one again.
Okay. 24. Grant is gonna crash out. How many shitty rolls that I've had.
Silvery barbs from who?
Doesn't
The
matter.
GM.
God.
God.
From fucking Malekith, right? Fuck shit.
Probably, yeah.
Mistra.
It's just like, you poor mother hugger. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah. His name's Weaver? Oh.
Constantine, as you look over these books, you and Eldrin and Malik are studying these books and reading over them, trying to figure out what an answer to this could be. You're going to notice two books that are very oddly put together. One, a book on orchestral composition. Second book on the proper way to dispose of decaying corpses. In between them is a very thin black book with no titles. And it occurs to you, ravens are often a symbol of the dead. A writing desk is generally where somebody would sit down to write many a thing, such as books or poetry or music. So a raven and a writing desk, the thing they have in common is that they're both used to carry on decomposition.
It's pretty good. I will express this as if I didn't have to use every single brain cell and Eldwin's brain cell and Malekith's brain cell in order to get that.
as you explain this, Professor Andrus is going to point to you and go, I should have known that you would be the one to watch. He's going to reach out, he's going to take a hold of that black book and just simply bend it, and as he bends it, it slides open. And you guys are able to enter the infinite anathema. Stepping in here now, you do start to see things that make it a little less jarring. The corridors are no longer infinitely stretching, or at least as far as your eyes can see. You can now see walls, and you can see different rooms, and you can see bends in these corridors. Even looking up, it's no longer just an endless expanse of bookshelves. You can see wraparound floors, staircases going high into the mezzanines. There is still no visible ceiling, that is still very much correct. You could go up and up and up and up and up until whatever happens. Professor Andrus is going to turn back, give you all a look and go, I am incredibly glad you're all here, I truly am. I cannot wait to see what wonders you will bring to the world of magic with your studies and with what you learn here. Now we have a couple of rules here. Number 1, boys stay in boys' rooms, girls stay in girls' rooms. There is no crossing over, there is no intermingling, so to speak. Rule number 2, if your familiar is affected by any of the spells in this room, that is their own fault. And number 3, please, and I do not, you would be surprised how many times I have to express this, but I have to do it at least twice every year. Please, 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 do not lick any of the glass containers found next to a cauldron. The last time a student did it, we found him in a storage cupboard 3 doors below, singing I'm a Little Teapot, Short and Stout.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, you should really go check to see which colleges.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe him. Sorry.
The dorms house 3 students to each dorm. I will allow you to choose your own dorm partners. Bon appetit, or whatever the young ones say nowadays. I put it to
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
look over at Eldwin and Malagat. So we probably won't kill each other if we all live in the same dorm, right?
Probably. Isn't it a little obvious?
I mean, all that people can say is that we are friends. Sharing a dorm would be normal, no?
Yeah.
It occurs to me that we're also in the top 5. All 3 of us.
Is this true?
Okay. Too bad. I was thinking of Pyero. Great roommate. Quiet.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Sometimes you forget he's there, yeah?
Oh,
Has
yeah.
he said a word since the incident?
I believe that he's grunted.
Well,
But no, I don't think he's speaking no words.
well, I'm sad that we're missing out on that. I think that really would have wrapped it out of our group. Grunting is always a bonus to any conversation.
Yeah, it's better than silence, mon ami. Okay, what?
Eldwin, wait, is Eldwin? I hate to say it this way. Is Eldwin like out of the werewolf closet? Like, is it common knowledge to everybody, or is it just his friends?
It is as common knowledge as rumor is spread. He is not secretive about it anymore. He talks about it and makes jokes about it. People who are close about it, really close to him, might know, especially if he's kind of like, oh yeah, sorry, I can't do anything that night.
I'll
Full
be
moon.
occupied.
Right, like things like that. It's like, yeah, he's definitely started to embrace that aspect of himself a lot, I would say.
I will say I'm pretty sure everyone in the Blood and Bone Society knows because I think you said that when we were in Mariander Port.
You guys
You were just
also
like, yeah,
saw,
by the way, I'm a
gu-
werewolf.
You guys also saw him attack the golem as a werewolf.
That
Well,
was
the four of us, I'm talking about,
pre-Malekith,
like, Malekith.
That was
pre-Randuin.
pre-Malekith,
Oh yeah,
pre-Randuin.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I think everybody would know. I don't know if anybody knows how. I don't know if that's been asked, but yeah, everybody would know.
I would just want to know before referencing it in public to like. I'm not trying to like.
No, it's fine.
But I'd be like, so, how are you doing with your condition? Like when it's your time at the month, will we need to change you up, or do you got that covered?
Oh no, I'll be just fine. Put me on a leash, take me for walks, throw me a treat or a bone here and there.
You know, I'm starting to think that if we do that, people are really going to get a different idea of what's going on in our dorm than what's actually happening. At the same time, great cover.
What I'm discovering with my transformations is that surrender is its own form of control.
It's
And,
it's like refusing to fight the river and just letting it carry you along, huh?
Once you refuse to fight the river and let it carry you, you find that you can at least drift left to right, swim faster, or slow yourself down.
Nah, I get it, mon ami. I get it. I understand that.
And dive.
There's always diving.
So, I don't know. My goal is to keep working with it. I want to reach a state where I trust it.
Very different perspective than you had, right? I can respect that.
I mean,
I'm a very different person.
I don't know what I can do, but if there's ever anything that I can do to help you, you just give me a holler.
Well, if I ever decide I want to transform and lose control, you can always beat the fuck out of me.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but I can definitely try and get some skelly boys to do it for me.
Don't worry. Just use whoever I might accidentally kill.
Damn, once again, Piero.
I mean, at this point, I think Pyro's ultimate, future is to be a tutor.
I wonder if he managed to screw that up too.
That is a priceless
anyway,
picture, considering the fact that he likes to do that to us. There we go. You like to do it to us, it's only fair that every now and again somebody gets to do it to you.
What?
You're getting got.
No.
Oh,
no,
I'm getting got.
You're getting got.
Love. I look so good. I'm so happy. I'm so at peace.
So,
life is wonderful.
That's fire. That's a fire one.
This has actually led me to something now that I've realised that I haven't done, and I'm gonna have to do just now with you guys, and I'm very sorry that it's taken this time. But there is some. I've just realised that as I did it there with the hey, you've moved up to a +2 in friendship with a certain person, you'll get a benefits to this. I've just realised there's people you're supposed to be getting benefits from that you haven't been getting it. So I am in fact a dummy. So
well,
let's just do this very
you said
quickly,
it.
okay?
Okay.
With you guys now choosing him as your dorm mate, and with your guys, with him being within the Blood and Bone Society, you guys are now at +2 with Malekith.
Okay.
I know that's what I'm about to be like. There's people that have actually started romancing people, and I haven't given them the friendship things. So you guys can mark that with Malekith you're at +2 in friendship. +2 means that you are able to get their boon. Malekith's boon, RIsta, you will also get this. Okay, in case that wasn't obvious. Only one who's not getting it, I'm very sorry, Achillea, is you, because there's only 1 degree of it, which is the Blood and Bone Society. So, Eldrin, Constantine, RIsta. Malekith is great at many things. One of them being card magic. Once per day, or once per long rest to be more specific, you guys can put 1 cast of 1 spell into a card.
Oh, yes.
That Malekith has given you. Okay?
Of up to what level?
I didn't attach a level to it, but let's say 2nd level.
Okay.
Okay, 3 2nd level spell. You can attach it. You still use the spell slot. It's just it can be cast as a bonus action just by triggering the card. Okay? Right, awesome. On that note, however, we do need to go to Achillea, because Achillea, despite, the crushing blow to his heart, did...
That was also on him. He also did that.
I know that. I just like to see you get like, listen, I didn't kill him, okay? I didn't
that
break
is
his heart."
also on him. That was a mutual decision.
Randuin does see you as his closest friend, so you will also have your +2 with Randuin. And your +2 with Randuin will get you access to the black market.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's very simply
Black
it.
market access.
Every day you can speak to Randuin and ask him about anything that he might have for sale. And there'll be a random list of items. It could be all common garbage one day. The next day, depends on the random stuff. There could be some hidden little legendary item in there. You don't know.
It's gonna be really funny when Achillea only goes for the common garbage and not the legendary items.
The next one, Eldwin. You'll get access to this one. And so will... no, wait. Oh, no. RIsta and Achillea won't, because it's still 1 degree. It's not 2 different degrees because you're not sharing a dorm. Sorry, guys.
We tried.
You did try. The gotta catch 'em all attitude was there, but unfortunately it doesn't pan out this one. Eldwin.
Yeah.
With obviously Kaladin being a somewhat of a paramour of yours, you have access to his skills, and his skills go over quite a lot of things. He's pretty good with knives, he's pretty good at sneaking into places and stealing stuff, but one thing he's really, really good at is bending luck. Misfortune. Once per long rest, whenever an enemy makes an ability check, a saving throw, or an attack roll, you can make them roll a d6 and subtract that from it.
As a reaction?
As a reaction. Okay?
And is that 3 degrees or 2 degrees? I guess they're not official, so 2 degrees of friendship.
Dating counts. It doesn't have to be a committed boyfriend girlfriend. Dating / seeing each other, I'll say that counts.
So it's +3?
Only goes up to +2. You only need 2 degrees. 2 degrees.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Awesome. I do believe that's me got everybody. That's everybody's things. Yes, that is everyone. So Achillea will have Randuin and Morwen.
I also have a +1 with Faust right now.
With Faust?
I've had that for a while.
Ah, yeah.
Would you say that the rest of us would have a +1 with Randuin?
So everybody that's in the Blood and Bone Society with you is a +1.
Okay.
That's 1 degree. Second degree is something. It has to be something a bit more, an extended friendship, relationship, that kind of thing. Same way, like, you know, being in the bad books with somebody. You know, you share a class with somebody, you've had a bunch of arguments with them. That's a -1. -2 is like, I actively go out of my way to bother you. You know, like Constantine and Eldon.
They have a -1 with each other.
Do we actually?
No, you don't.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I have a question. Do we have boons that we can...
I was gonna ask that too. Can we give
Ooh.
people names? Like, can we make our own?
Not yet.
Well, I mean, I feel like any boon that we give each other, we just say it. Like, that's what we do for each other.
Not yet, you don't.
I feel like it has to be earned, you know? Fascinating. Okay.
I feel like anytime I do a bardic inspiration, that's RIsta's boon.
So, sorry, just so I can get the list correct in my head here. RIsta has a nemesis with Felicity, the only nemesis we have so far. And then has a +1 with Randuin, +1 with Kaladin, and has a +2 with Morwen and with Malekith. Constantine has a +2 with Malekith. That's it as far as I can see that it's got the +2. Everybody else is +1s. Eldwin has a +2 with Malekith and with Kaladin. +1s with everybody else as far as I can see. And Achillea has a +2 with Randuin. And I did say a +2 earlier on, but I believe it's actually a +1 you've got with Morwen, because right now there's only 1 degree with you guys. And then you've got a +1 with Faust as well. And then +1 with the other Blood and Bone Society members. Awesome, fantastic.
Is it worth marking the other player characters as a +1?
Other player characters,
We're all
I'm going to say,
+2.
you guys can assume +2 at this point. You guys are extended friends.
We share
Just some of
secrets.
those. Heard.
Achillea does have a -1 towards Aurora on her
Of course
end.
she does.
She does.
Could we say that Aurora is her?
Can we pick enemies?
If you
No, the
really,
reason
really
why-
dislike somebody enough, you can.
I've just been talking about
Felicity.
disliking her for so long. I'm like, she needs to have.
I feel like I must have a -1 towards Pyero at least.
The reason
What
why
about the
Felicity
guy
is my
who
nemesis.
like eats the coffee ground?
It was established pre-campaign that Felicity was my nemesis. This was a created nemesis for Rista's character.
That's real.
Of course you would.
Now, actually, no. With you guys having picked your dorms and your dorm mates, and with you guys unpacking, that's a safe spot. That's a safe spot. That's the safe. Autosave has come up. There's potion bottles on the wall. Everybody's paranoid now because they think a boss fight's coming. Yep, this is good. I like this. We are going to wrap up our little session.
There a boss fight coming?
Oh
We're going to wrap our little session there, guys. Thank you
no!
very
Boss
much.
fight.
I could give you a little cutscene. I could give you a little.
Oh,
Just
please,
a smidgen.
please,
a little crumb.
please, with the cherry on top.
But I'm not going to, because I'm going to be that guy.
Oh, you dirty
Thank you, everybody, for coming
bastard.
to see us today. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I hope my players have enjoyed getting a little bit more information on this place. In the next session, we will be looking into a bit more of an exploration of what kind of facilities each of these little dorms has. And on top of that, we might meet some other people who are in our dorms, including some higher students.
Oh,
And there will be a fight next session, just to be very clear about that.
with
There will be a
someone.
Yay!
It's either going to be Aurora, Micah, or
I
Pyro.
mean, oh, Oh no.
Yeah, Pyero. Piero's going to just come back from
Pyro
the dead and be like,
is
hey
gonna come
guys,
back
guess
from a
what?
coma.
Apparently he can grunt.
If you do like what you've seen, do go and check out all of our social medias at World Tree Quest, pretty much everywhere you can think of. And if you want to see the stuff that I do, you should come and check out my stuff at Oops All Brands. I don't really do anything right now, but I'm planning stuff. Stuff is being written. And that's about all I've got, so I'm going to pass on over to my players and let them plug themselves. And after they've done their lovely little plugs, we're going to decide on our MVP for today. So, Charlie, anything that you would like to plug at all?
As far as I'm aware, 2 days from now, we will be doing Tides of Chaos. We're going to be finishing up a battle with Blue Dragon. We've tried to get to that point a few times, and the true BBEG scheduling has just it's been interfering, but we will prevail. As far as I know, 2 days from now, Blue Dragon.
From what it looks like so far, everything is a go for fighting the Blue Great Worm.
Yes. It's like really scary now, but guess what? So are we.
Them high-level campaigns, baby. Thank you very much, Charlie. What about yourself, Gina?
Oh, please, please, please keep coming back every Sunday, every other Sunday. We try to do every Sunday for Welcome to the Academy. We try to be here as much as possible.
We do indeed, but unfortunately, everybody has lives. Oh wait, that's not unfortunate. We should have lives. We deserve lives. Thank you very much for that, Gina. What about yourself, Ren? Anything for you at all?
Just really this right now, and y'all should go check out the Dragon Age campaign. It's really fun, especially if you can't make it to the weekday ones. You should really head over there. See this room from a new angle.
That Dragon Age campaign, baby. Yep, thank you very much for that, Ryan. Dragon Age every single Saturday. Do go and check that out. And last and most certainly not least, Dan.
Just here and the dragon. You want to watch
The
me try and
dragon.
chase something down with a sword, even though I have 30 feet of movement speed or something like about 150. It'd be really fun. I'm gonna get upset, and that'll be entertaining for everyone.
Thank you very much for that, Dan. I'm going to do this very quickly. I'm just going to get it out there and say it very quickly. Purely for the absolute boss nature of approaching their chosen college with an owlbear's roar, a human scream, wind chimes, and rattlesnakes going off at the same time. That if that's not aura farming, I don't know what the fuck is. I'm giving mines to you. That was amazing. I haven't laughed so much at something in a long time. Yeah, I'm giving my MVP vote to Ren for that one. Gina, what about yourself?
Oh no, I want to give it to so many people. I love the aura farming. And also just like being dormmates now. I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like. But I just want to give it. I want to give it to Eldwin just for the if I join Weavort, will you tutor me? That was awesome.
Nice
I just love that.
That was a nice moment. I will give you that one.
I appreciate it.
Alrighty, so we got 1 and 1. One for Charlie, 1 for Rain. Dan, what about you?
Well, putting me on the spot, I'm torn. Okay, I'm gonna do a coin. I feel like both Achillea and Charlie equally deserve it this session. Wait, I didn't decide who is who. That doesn't help me if I flip a coin. Okay, Achillea, your heads. Charlie, your tails. And I know I'm switching up character and player names, but Achillea, ball or move? I might have thrown the gang signs, but you were the real gangster.
Absolutely. We have 2 for Ren and 1 for Charlie now. and then it comes to both their votes. Will they vote for each other, or is one of them going to do what every one of us has wanted to do at one point and vote for themselves? Let's see. Ren, it's a 2-1 lead to you. Who do you want to vote for?
God. Jeez.
Ren's
Come on,
Oh,
be dirty.
It's
Ren
such a
is
hard
consider-
choice to
Ren
say.
is
Yeah.
I could be
considering the
such a
problem.
troll and screw over Charlie right now. And I kind of want to pass that ball along. But I also, just because I loved getting to, I'm gonna vote for Charlie. I loved watching Eldwin. I loved watching Eldwin kind of figure out what school he wants and getting like even more vulnerable with, especially Constantine. That was really sweet, and I love him so much.
All right. And last but not least, with a 2-all draw, Elvin, who would you like to vote for?
You could game this. You could really game
Good.
this.
No, I'm really good. That's awful. No, okay, but here's
Follow your heart.
Here's the actual the actual real tea. I'm torn between two people, being Bran and Achillea, because Bran has obviously built the school. This is when the choosing of colleges has finally come to play, the culmination. He ensured that everybody knew like what the different colleges were, what their philosophies were, what they were going into, and I think that that's all like brilliant, and us finally choosing these colleges and getting to see them on display is just fantastic. But I really love Achillea, and I love the complexity of their character, and I love them choosing a college that I didn't expect for them, and why they did it, and like I want to give it to Bran. I'm sorry.
That's absolutely fine. Thank you very much. I'll happily accept that. Thank
Sure,
you.
just
But now it comes down to Charlie and Ren, and as you guys know, if it comes down to a draw, I'm not going to be that guy who goes, well, I'm the DM, so I get to pick. So I'm going to do what I've done on every other occasion. Guys, you both get the portent. But if that's it from my players, and that's it from me, well then that is it from us. Well done to both our MVPs today, Charlie 182.0 and Changeling Rogue. Thanks for coming to see us today, folks. I have been your DM of Doom, Oops, all brands here, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today we've had Gina Donahue, we've had Justin, and we've had our MVPs for today. We've had Charlie 182.0 and Changeling Rogue. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe, never trust mushroom men. Nobody wants to sit with them, and they don't wear pink on Wednesdays. Also, don't pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.